Doc Favors here. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about self-mastery and wealth creation. We thank you all for all the new subscribers. We always want to clap it up for you all. Thank you all for rocking out with your boy. All right, you all. Today we're having another Bellator Life update, but this one is going to be a little different because we just got off an amazing training with Mr. Brown, myself, Mr. Hines, and Mr. Jarman, some of the team leaders, and we wanted to share some information about culture. And so, one of the things that we found is that we have to have a business mindset. And so, I touched on this a little in the past, and I wanted to take it a little deeper because I was getting questions and people were asking me, what did this mean and how do we know this and what that means? And so the reality of it is when you talk about having a business mindset, going from consumer to ownership thinking, you move different. You do things a little differently, okay? And one of the things that you do differently that we shared is that when you get with the person who's sharing this video with you, and you get your link, obviously you want to become a product of the product. You get yourself positioned, you get your MetaMask wallet hooked up, and you get your Miracle wallet, Miracle Chain connected, and your Miracle wallet hooked up and connected, so you can start earning after you purchase your node. And so, but another thing that we need to share with you is that what we don't do is terms of providing a culture so that we can teach people how to go back here and navigate this back office. And we sometimes we assume that people are automatically going to do that. And so when we say put on a business mindset, sometimes we have to shift to a business mindset as it relates to this industry of multi-level marketing, network marketing, and a peer-to-peer marketing, however you want to call it. That's what that is, okay? And so there are some things down here, some tabs you want to hit. Of course, you want to go to shop, but when it comes to certain things like a binary tree, what is a binary versus a unilevel? Many people don't know what it is. They hear it, but they don't know what it is. So they quick to label it and many times mislabel it. And that's why we're teaching you what that is. A binary is where you talk about having a structure where you utilize people power. That means we help people, help people, help people. When you have a unilevel, it's only your work. So I heard a rich man once, I think it was Paul Getty, that said, I would rather have 100% of 100 people's effort than 100%, I mean, than 1% of my own effort. No, he said, I would rather have 1% of 100 people's effort than have 100% of my own effort. And that's team building, that's business, you know what I'm saying? And it makes sense. And so what I created for you all very quickly is we have the slides that I'm getting ready to go through here, but I also have a 10-page PDF that we're making available for all of those who come into Bellator, who sign up and who purchase nodes and who want to build a team. And this takes you through the questions. We got reflection questions in here because y'all know I'm a coach. I got my coaching business and everything, guys. And so, even when we were in Journey, my question was, I asked Marcus Setta, how do I do what you're doing here? And his answer was phenomenal. I tell y'all about that on another day. But I was able to catch, as a matter of fact, I was able to walk with him. He was coming back from lunch or something, and I was just saying, man, can I walk and ask you one question? That's it, y'all. When you have an opportunity to talk to individuals who are on that level, you don't waste time. You go straight to it in that environment. I asked him one question. He looked at me. He gave me the answer. I responded, and he then gave me a dap. You on your way, sir. I said, thank you, man. And it was great. So anyway, we have the reflection questions after each shift. So you can take your teams through. You can go through it and take your teams through it, guys. And this is how you create a culture and qualified people. Okay. So with that being said, let's get right down into it. I don't want to be here too long with you guys, but here's the thing. When it comes to the business mindset in terms of Bellator Life business mindset, in today's world, you are people who win financially. People who win financially, y'all usually think differently, okay? They do not only think like consumers, but they think like owners, they think like investors, and they think like leaders. And that's important to know, okay? Now, inside Bellator Life, putting your business mindset on means learning how to see opportunity with vision and strategy and long-term thinking, okay? So now, when you talk about this mindset is important whether you want to or not, whether you want to build a business, whether you just want to purchase some nodes, and set it and forget it, whether you want to create extra income or learn new technology trends or simply position yourself for the future. This is the mindset that you want to develop because it can be valuable. All right. So a business mindset helps people think long term. It helps them make better decisions It helps them understand the value that they have and the company, you all. It helps them understand and to be able to be more consistent. Because I say it all the time, consistency is the key. My nickname was Mr. Consistent because I woke up every day for like 2, 3 years to trade at 3 a.m. in the morning. So when you hear Mr. Brown and others say that, we actually did that stuff, y'all. So when you talk about having a business mindset to help you become a leader, it also helps prepare you for future opportunities. Because here's the thing, you all, the goal is not simply participation. You see it? The goal is about positioning yourself to grow, positioning yourself to build, and to create long-term value. So this training is designed to help people move from simply watching opportunities to understanding how to think like an owner. And that's key right there. It's mission critical, actually. Okay. So let's get into this, you all. Let's get into it. The first shift that you want to have is a shift from consumer to owner. Well, how do we do that, Doc? Well, here's the thing. You got to understand consumers ask, what does it cost? How long is it going to take? And is it going to require all of my time? Whereas owners ask, what can this become? You see, a business mindset means seeing yourself as someone building assets and influence and community and leadership and long-term opportunities. So when I take you back over here to your site, see that owner understands that we have assets. And so when you click shop, we don't see these packages as just something to buy. These are these are well, let me see. These are residual income paying assets. Each one of them. So you get in where you fit in, whether it's the elite infrastructure package, the founder instructor packages. Look at what's coming inside these, you all. You got 5 CPU nodes, 1 Guardian node, and 3 Project X nodes. That's 3 different nodes that have 3 different level of payout structures. That's all coming into your one wallet. Now we're talking about multiple streams of income, all because you took the time to position yourself to purchase an asset that has a bundle in it. That's a bundle. That's a package. That's why it's called a package. It's packaged in a way where it has 3 versus the builder package, which has just 2 items. Then you have the Project X node. Now we got these a la carte too. So you can get 1 Project X node for 1,300 right there. You can get 1 CPU node for 1,200 right there. You can even go over here, you can get a Phoenix Code node, which pays out 100 tokens of Phoenix a day. That's a lot of Phoenix, y'all. It's a lot. All right. And that's per node. So let's say if you were to get 5 of them, that's 500 a day. 10 of them, that's 100, that's 1,000 a day. You see? If it's paying 100 per node. So you get it where you fit it, guy. But what I want you to understand is that's how owners think. You don't think like consumers because ownership thinking creates different decisions. So now when you go in the back office and you look at that, you have a decision to make based upon where your finances are and based upon where your projection of your finances will be in the future, in the near future and thereof. So that's very important for you to understand that, you see? And this is what we want to build and teach when we bring people in, a part of your onboarding process. We are incorporating this in our team, in our business, so that everyone can understand, hey, when you're getting ready to come in, you get your know, if you're going to be a builder, this is the mindset. Even if you're not going to be a builder, we still want you to at least learn it because, hey, navigating your back office and thinking like this will help you even as an investor. So the second thing we have you all is you want to learn to think long term. Now, this is very important because most people only focus on immediate results. And the problem with that is the immediate results means you're focusing based on emotions. So when you feel good, you might do something. But sometime in life, you got to move forward even if you don't feel like it. Because all of you all who got a job, a regular 9 to 5, can't tell me that every day you go to work, you feel like going to work. No, no, no. Let's be honest, guys. Sometimes we don't feel like going to work, and that's okay. And subsequently, you all, let me pause for the call and say, hey, do me a favor. If you're getting anything from this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn that bell notification on, and leave me a comment down below. And please share this. We want to get these videos up. Let's get this one up to 1,000 views like some of the others, okay? Thank you so much. Now, with that being said, what does that really mean? This simply means that to think long term means you want to understand timing. You see, a lot of people don't understand or can't recognize when it's the right time to get involved in the business. But see, as a trader, you all know I don't get in terms of chasing the market when I'm doing my investments in my options and stocks and forex. You wait for a pullback because that means you have to know how the market moves. The market moves like this. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Let me just erase that off that board. The market moves in a bullish like this, and then in the bearish it moves like this. Excuse me. Now see that? So when is the time to buy? The time to buy is not here. The time to buy is here when it pulls back. Then you're gonna ride that up to here. Then when it pull back, that's when you buy. Then you're gonna ride it on up to your ultimate goal, and then you get out. Now, or if you savvy like I am, you see the trend because it's gonna hit that trend line right here. Then what? You get in here on the in a bearish market. That means it's going down. You ride it down, it pull back, you get in again. Ride it down, it pull back, you get in again. Ride it down, pull back, and then you go down, and then you get out, and then you just watch, rinse, and repeat. That's trading 101. That's my favorite trading 101 for you all right there. So the same things when you're talking about in a play like this for long term, you all, you want to take time to understand the ecosystem as it relates to growth. You want to understand the infrastructure and see if the company has long-term goals, if they have long-term plays. And y'all know as well as I know, Bellator got 20-year deals and 20-year business plans, especially if we talk about the RWA tokenization project in Bucharest, that airport. That's 20-year vision, y'all. That's generational legacy right there, y'all. That if you get in it at the right time, position yourself. You and your family can be in a whole different level, different place. All right. Now, number three, I'll be hitting that button too fast. Number three is you want to think like an investor. Now, here's the thing. This is for the people who say, well, you know what? I just want to set it and forget it. I don't want to give me a few notes and that's it. I don't want to really get involved with too much. I don't want to build a team. And that's understandable. I don't know why, because if you love your family and you love your friends, you're probably going to share with at least six. Y'all catch that at dark 30 in the morning, as my homeboy say, Mr. Brown say. But here's the thing, even note holders and passive participants need investor thinking. Well, why is that, Doc Frey? Why do I need investor thinking, you all? Why? Because here's the thing, investors ask, what problems does this solve? When we look at a Bellator, one of the main things about that company, they had that miracle pay switch where you could convert you could use your crypto debit card. That solved the real world problem for us because we was making money in crypto doing trading, but it was hard pulling that money out and using it. You had to pay this fee and pay that fee. Now we finally got with a company where we get paid from the fee. So I get paid to use my own crypto debit card. I get paid to use and trade and load funds on that chain. As a node owner, yes, you see, it's an amazing concept, y'all. So what future trends is this connected to? Y'all see the Genius Act and the Clarity Act that's floating around here? They finally starting to get the language together. Those are future trends where we're becoming the digital crypto capital of the world. So now it makes sense to get involved with financial technology, digitization. It's coming. Well, as a matter of fact, it's already here. Because I'm looking at thousands of people here already getting involved. Y'all gotta be honest with you. Now, what is the long-term value potential? Are you kidding me? The numbers are so astronomically high that I don't even want to offend anyone and try to scare you. Because some people they get frantic when you start talking large numbers like that because it's almost they can't fathom. It sounds preposterous, but it's the truth. If you are willing to roll up your sleeves, because it's going to take some work. Okay. And then, of course, it's their leadership, community, and vision. And we check all three of the boxes, you all. Here's the thing, investing is not only about money. I'm going to say that again. Investing can't be only about money. It has to be about the vision and position and the legacy that you can live for your family. One of the things that Mr. Brown said today that was so powerful, and I echo the sentiment, is you need to start with your why. Simon Sinek wrote a book called Start With Why. Why are you doing this? Why? If your why isn't big enough, when things aren't going your way, you'll complain and then you'll eventually quit and you'll give up. But when your why is big enough, you see, right now, I'll tell you my why. My why is to be able to secure the main reason for me doing what I do, you all, is to be able to take care of my wife and I when we get into our elder years. And that is so serious for me because I'm gonna tell you, we have a healthcare, a senior citizen business where we help and help take care of senior citizens. But when you have senior citizens and you run into people who don't have money for healthcare and they start declining because the doctors won't do anything because they can't afford even the medication, that is a serious piece that we need to be thinking about. The house, the cars, the glit, the glam, all that's gonna go away. You can do without that, but you got to have your health. Your health is the new wealth. So that's why we eating better and eating cleaner and doing what we got to do, y'all. I'm starting to even get a neck again. Y'all better come on here, somebody. Okay, so that's thinking like an investor, you see? But it can't be all about money. And I want y'all to understand, see, many people miss Doc Favors when they think Doc Favors all about money. No, it's the why behind it because I understand that the good books say money answers all things. But see, it's the love of money that gets you in trouble. I don't love money. I tell it what to do. It's my slave. I'm money's master. I tell money to go out and find what I need so I can take care of my family and show acts of kindness and blessings to others. Okay. So number four, we only got seven of these, y'all. We about done. Number four, income follows value. Now, here's what I want you to understand. Business-minded people focus on becoming valuable. That simply means when you learn how to communicate effectively in doing presentations and you learn how to help people by solving problems. I do these videos to help solve some problems for people on our team and people in the team globally for Bellator. Because I know a lot of people can utilize these videos who may not have the gift to be behind the camera. It may not just be their forte to be in a position where you can speak with clarity and precision to help someone discover, develop, and deploy their mind and their heart's desires. Okay, I've been blessed with ability to do that. And that's why I do this, y'all, so that we can help people and help develop the leadership in other people. And that all builds trust. So when you talk about understanding that income follows value, where do we find value in Bellator? I'm going to show y'all right now. You see, like I said, we had a great meeting. I'm doing this fresh off the press. But see, when you come over here and you say, what kind of value can we have? And you scroll down, you'll find yourself over here in this section as well. Let me see if I can make this look bigger, y'all. Yeah, I don't want to mess the page up. But over here to your left, when you keep scrolling, you see this tab called Marketing and Education. Now, here's the thing. Many people don't even know this is all back here, y'all. Uh-oh, my bad. You see it? You have presentation and compensation plans back here. Let me make that just a little wider for you. You see, then you have the white paper back here. You got the compensation overview, everything that you need to know. And then you keep going down, they got even the Project X tutorial right there. And all of this ecosystem white paper on what's going on with that. You see, it's all here. The RWAs, the core problems, the private equity barriers, the information, y'all, the strategic partnership and treasury allocation, the core philosophy. Man, it's all right here for you. You see? Now, I know that because I'm always looking to see how can I add more value to what I'm doing in terms of my presentation because I understand that value creates influence and influence creates opportunities for individuals like you and I to come together and work together. So even if this is your first time seeing me, but you've been hearing about Bellator and hearing about the buzz, I do this so that if I have enough influence, if I've shown you that my leadership style is not to just put you in something and leave you there, but to help you, then some of you all like you've done. Some of you all have joined our team, Wealth Engineers, because you said, "Hey, Doc, I saw your teaching and I like your style." That simply means that you understand and understand rather that I'm doing this to add value to your life and to my life, and together we can add value to the company and help each other grow. Y'all see how that is? So here's a good time to tell you that if you're interested and you want to know how to get started, first of all, get back to the person who shared this video with you. Get their link. But if I'm the one who shared this video with you, meaning you were scrolling and you just my name came up and you saw this because you were connected to my feed or you follow me on YouTube, then look in the description down below. You may have to click the word more and it'll open up. And then just go click our link and join. And then send me an email and let me know, and we'll get you on board and get you this same thing if you want to build and show you how to get all these amazing products that we have. Okay, guys, we're getting done. We're working through this. Number five. Now, this is very important right here. As a matter of fact, this is crucial. You want to treat this like a profession. Our leader, Michael Theod, always say this was supposed, he looks at this like a career and not like a regular opportunity. You see how that works? Why? Because professionals show up consistently. I tell you all, consistency is the key. You're going to start hearing me say that more and more often because that's my tagline for sure, Mr. Consistent. Consistency is the key. Now, you also understand that professionals attend trainings. Professionals learn the ecosystem and of all the products and everything that we have. This is why during the our presentations, which you can check out Monday nights with Dr. Mike, I show you the websites. I take you to all the sites between the PAX and the Ingenico and the POS systems. I show you the leaders' websites so you can find them and look at the same information that we're looking at. That's about learning the ecosystem. That's if you do that, that means you're a professional person. You see? Only people who want to be spoon fed and I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I hate to say it, but when you have people who are lackadaisical and a little bit lazy, if I could just be honest with you without ruffling any feathers, they tend to want you to do it for them. But that's like saying I'm gonna cook the meal. I can't eat your food for you. I can't go work and make the money for you. You gotta work so that you can feed your family and do that. So anyway, professionals build relationships, they improve communication, and they stay informed. And this is why we provide these videos so we can help keep you all in the know and what's going on. And this is one of those things that we're noticing that we need to talk about. So now, number 6, you want to build vision bigger than today. So what does that mean? A business mindset studies where the world is moving. And this includes conversations, you all, around what? Digital economics. Includes conversations around technology and community commerce. They got meetings going down in Miami and even in right now with a group called CoinDesk and some other things that they're doing in the crypto space. It's another meeting getting ready to go down in I think Mexico, crypto conference in LATAM or something, Latin America, and Hakan Toran is going to be there in Mexico launching and talking about Mediterra and all the products that we have and services that we offer. And so we're going to be talking about real world assets, you all, like the Bucharest airport. But now, not only that, but like the oil deals that we have that are inked and ready to go now. And they're being tokenized, you all. So tokenization, we're talking about things like this, digitalized, uh, decentralized systems and emerging financial models, y'all, because at the end of the day, opportunities often reward people who prepare early. So you want to ask yourself, am I prepared to make residual and passive income in a space that's here? That's so serious, you all. Okay. And then last but not least, number 7, you want to think legacy and not just money. Because here's the thing, the ultimate business mindset is not just about making money. I said that again, but I have to echo that because it is about creating freedom, it's about creating impact, and it's about creating legacy. So you ask yourself, what am I building for my family? When the good book says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. What type of systems am I building that's and creating that's going to outlive me? How can I help others grow? What kind of leader am I becoming? I want you to understand that you are a leader in some way, shape, form, or fashion. You don't have to be born a leader to be a leader. Leadership is duplicatable and transferable. You just have to be coachable and teachable. And of course, you got to be willing to do the work. It's only hard. Hard is only hard the first time you do it. After that, it gets least hard and it becomes easy through repetition and consistency. Okay. So you talk about thinking about legacy, y'all. Always remember this. Wealth without vision disappears. But vision with discipline creates legacy. Once again, wealth without vision will disappear on you. It'll be like having holes in your pocket. It will evade you. It will evade you. It will avoid you. But vision with discipline, it's going to create legacy and a wealthy legacy at that. So with that being said, you all, final takeaway, putting your business mindset on means understanding that your future can change when your thinking changes. You see, in Bellator life, this is way bigger. It's bigger than hype. It's bigger than trends. It's bigger than temporary excitement or temporary fixes. It's about learning how to think like an owner, positioning yourself like an investor, and growing like the leader you're called to be. So, with that being said, you all, I'll make sure that if once you get inside Bellator and you really make up your mind that you want to put this business hat on. Even if you want to be an investor or if you want to do, if you're going to build a team, then we have this PDF for you. Okay. And now I'm probably going to, for those who are on our team or in direct contact with us, I'll make sure that the leaders have it. For others, I'm probably going to post it somewhere on my website. And I'll do a video and let you all know. It's probably going to be somewhere on mikefavors.com. I may just stick a tab right here to make it a downloadable PDF for you. It'd be free. I'll put it right here on this Bellator. Get you free like that, like a free daily success routine, the Journey Beyond community. I'll probably move these down and stick it right up under there since it's for building in Bellator. And so, that being said, you all, it's always my pleasure. Once again, don't forget to like the channel and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification on. Leave a comment down below, you all, because once again, if I don't have any comments or you don't ask any questions, then I don't do a Q&A session for that week. If y'all haven't noticed that. But y'all pretty good on asking the questions, and so hopefully this teaching and training right here will help you create that culture so you can get qualified leaders and begin to build this on your team so you can get qualified people who understand where we're going because y'all we getting ready to drop some stuff that I can't talk about just yet at the time of this recording. All I'm gonna say is 2.0, y'all, and we going to the moon. I'm telling you, we jazzed out our mind. We've been up early with this stuff, y'all. I'm telling you, okay. So once again, if you got any questions for me, y'all know how to get in touch with me. The email is in the description and everything. Once you sign up or get our link down below and sign up, do that. Also, once again, if somebody shared this broadcast with you, then get back with them and get their link because we got several leaders on teams and that they honor us and they bless us by sharing our information and we're helping them grow their team. So we appreciate all of you all, Bellator family, for that. Once again, it's Doc Favors, you all. I appreciate you all. Let's make it a great day. And always remember that consistency is the key. We'll see you next time.